Well, Heidi, hi. Welcome everyone to Business Owners Smashing It Online. I know there's a whole lot of people that are eating dinner or running around the house naked or whatever they're doing, but there's only a few of us that have got webcams on. So you don't have to have it on, but yeah, it's always good to see people's faces as well too. All right, so those of you that don't know me, my name is Nick Cree. And I'm the host of Business Owners Smashing It Online. We hold this every Tuesday night. It's on a different topic, something to do with business and your online presence, some of the tools, the apps, strategies, processes, that sort of thing there. So tonight is really about how do you know that your idea has any value? You might think that it's the best idea you've ever had, but how do you know other people are going to enjoy that idea enough to want to pay you money for you to actually work with them, solve it, buy it, whatever it is? Anyone interested in that at all? Yep, few hands. Good, excellent. For those of you that are not, hopefully you'll be interested by the end of this. So before we do get into it, let's see who we've got on the show today. So just tell us your name, totally voluntary. So unmute yourself, tell us your name, what your business is, and what is it you're hoping to get out of tonight? What attracted you to tonight? So name, business, why are you here? Hey, Jeff.
Hey Nick, how are you?
I am fantastic.
Are you stuck on the mountain or are you able to get down?
Oh, no, I'm down on the coast now, so I got my feet wet. I should have stayed up the mountain for another month or so.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, possibly.
Okay, good. Anyway, I'm Jeff Summers. I'm the reputation marketing specialist, and I help people build authority and trust online, mainly through reviews and testimonials, which we help you build, manage, and then market them in video and image format and syndicate them across the internet. So that's what I do, and what I'm hoping to get out tonight is I want to find a better way of making people understand that this is what they really need.
Awesome, excellent. Well, hopefully we'll cover that off. Well, I know we will anyway. All right, who else we got here tonight? Thanks, Jeff. Oh, look at those smiling faces. Some people just can't wait to jump in, can they, Ron?
G'day. Well, how could I resist with a shirt as colourful as that looking back at me?
Yeah, this is my conservative shirt.
Oh, very good. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, so Ron Beswick, and our focus is on helping those over 50s live a rich, happy and meaningful life, and inspired and excited that their best years, the best is yet to come. And quick shout out to you, Nick. I'd just like to say a big thank you for your words of advice this week and helping me get a bit more sorted on WordPress and Elementor and all that sort of stuff. It's been very helpful. Thank you very much.
Excellent. No, you're very welcome, and I'm glad that it's made life a little bit easier.
It sure is.
Yeah, excellent. All right, well, welcome along, Ron. All right, who else we got here? Don't be shy.
Oh, it's all right. I'll go.
All right, how are you, Soren?
Fine, thank you. So my name is Soren Thoma. I run a cybersecurity business. I help people protect themselves from various threats like ransomware and various attacks from the nasty Russians. So if you need help, let me know. Look, sometimes I look at what people do online and I go, oh dear, oh dear. The reality is that you can do things safely and securely. You don't have to be restricted. You can use all the tools. You just have to know a little bit about what you're doing.
Absolutely. And what are you hoping to get out of tonight, Soren?
Well, look, I'm hoping to get some insight because, look, cybersecurity, let me put it to you this way, it's not an easy sell. It's a bit like plumbing. People only call you after the event once the shit is all over the place.
That's true. That is true. Excellent. Oh, well, hopefully we can help you to get some people across the line before the spillage.
Yeah, prevent it.
Yeah. Excellent. Oh, good to see you again, Soren. All right, who else have we got here tonight? Time for a couple more. Don't just put up your hand, just jump straight on in. Hey, Janine, how are you?
Oh, I've got to unmute first. Good, thanks, Nick. I'm finally here. Yay!
Yay!
Amazing. Janine Fraser is my name. I'm a virtual assistant My business is Beyond Business Consultants. I have an idea of what I want to float, and yeah, I'm here tonight just to see whether it's going to be a good idea. So technically,
Excellent.
besides supporting you, Nick.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, well, the thing about ideas is there are 1,000 of them, but there's only going to be a few of them that are going to make you money. So it's just working out which ones are the money ideas.
Okay.
All right. Who's going to be our lucky last? All right.
I don't. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Who is that?
Oh, this is Ian Zamkek.
Oh, g'day, Ian. How are you going?
Who's making dinner at the same time? So
That's the way. I've been guilty of that too on webinars. And what's your business and what are you hoping to get out of tonight?
well, I've sort of dropped out of doing self-business for a while, and now I've got a few ideas that I'd like to explore and see where they might lead. So I thought this would be a good thing to jump in and have a look to see about the process that's been mentioned there.
Awesome.
To see what might be helpful to me.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, well, hopefully you'll get some things tonight that will be helpful for you. All right, enjoy your dinner. What's for dinner?
Pizza.
That's probably what I'm having after this too.
I got to confess, I didn't make it. I just got brought it home. I'm just topping it up a bit. See, there's the mushrooms.
Excellent. That's the way. Good stuff. All right, and our lucky last, that would be Annie, because I saw your hand up.
Thanks, Nick. Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm an animal-human relationship enricher. So I have conversations with animals who are living or in spirit and support their animal parents to better understand what's happening with them, including behaviour or health issues. And for bereaved animal parents, I can connect to the soul of their animal to help with their grief process and finding out what actually happened. And last year, I started a podcast show called What Animals Tell Me, and I published 2 books, and I'm doing my first webinar tonight after this one.
Far out. How busy have you been?
I know.
That's
Crazy.
awesome. So what, you're going to sleep next decade, are you?
I think so, yep.
Yeah. Excellent. Fantastic. Oh, no, awesome to see sort of such positive action happening. That's excellent, Annie. All right, let's have a look and see what's happening tonight. So for those that are here for the first time, and to remind those that are here again, this is Business Owners Smashing It Online. Now, I don't think you can actually see my screen, can you? There we go. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All right. So we do have an agenda tonight. I've got some cool online tools to share with you tonight, as ever. So hopefully there'll be some ones there that will keep you occupied and busy and inspired, and certainly help you in your business as well too. And then we've got the main presentation, and tonight it's about having a look at your idea, working out whether it's going to be an idea that you can turn into a business. You should be able to do that in around 7 days without spending any money. So and that was the challenge I set for myself, is to see, could we do this without spending any money at all? Because I see far too many people spending money on things that they don't need to, only to find that their idea has got no value. And well, it's not that it hasn't got any value, but it's not really a viable idea for business. So we'll take questions. We'll see how we go. We can take questions on the way through and at the end as well too. And we'll have a prize draw, and before we close off for that and talk about the next event at around about 7:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. All right, so love you to check in today on Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn, whatever is your platform that you prefer. So just check in, let people know that, hey, firstly, that Business Owners Smashing It Online is happening. I know there's a few people that haven't shown up that have registered, so seeing your post may be just the thing that gets them to remember that this is on as well. And also it's good for helping you to build up your own digital profile, so when people are stalking you and having a look and checking out who you are, they also get to check out some of the events and things that you attend. So on Facebook, just tap on where you'd normally create a post. Most other platforms are reasonably similar, so you'll find your way through it. On Facebook, a menu will come up from the bottom which says check in. Tap on that. That'll bring you to a page with a number of events listed on the page. If you can't see Business Owners Smashing It Online, just type it into search and it should come up. Tap on it and then you're there. And look, feel free to tag me in. If you're here with someone, tag them in. If a friend of yours was going to show up and didn't turn up, tag them in. Or if you think someone should be here, maybe invite them along or tag them along as well too. And feel free to take a photo of the screen of you, of your dinner possibly while you're here. All right, so let's have a look at our first segment, which is the cool online tools. So let's find that particular screen. Okay, and we will use, what do we want? Our browser, don't we? Way too many screens open here. I reckon it's this one. All right, just give us a thumbs up if you can see a whole lot of tiles on the screen with images. Awesome, thank you, thank you. All right, so actually some of these tools are tools that I used in the preparation of tonight's webinar. And some of them are free. So this one here is a free tool. And I wanted an icon which was a guarantee icon. So you know how you know some things have got, or some programs have got 100% guarantee or money back guarantee or satisfaction guarantee. And just having a guarantee logo is what you need. So one of the things I would not recommend is just going to Google and typing into Google Images, guarantee image, and just using that. Because who knows if it's copyrighted or if one of the nasties like Getty Images owns it, you haven't bought it, and then they send you a letter saying you now owe us $1,500 because you've used our image without purchasing it. So that does happen. You may ask me how I know this. In my early days online, that's exactly what I did, and I got one of those letters. So, so you don't want one of those. So come along to a site like this one here. This one's called pngitem.com, and let's just type in a word. So let's say a guarantee icon. So I'm looking for sort of something that's going to be a guarantee seal. So it looks like there's about 5 pages of these. So there you go. There you've got a ton of different images that you can use for your programs, for your courses, whatever sort of thing. Match the colors to your site, to your logo, whatever you happen to do. But there are a heap of them there. The great thing about this too is that some are fairly common. And you've probably seen them on people's websites before, but others are less common as well. So you can have something that's a wee bit unique. So, but there are a ton of different sort of icons and images and you know, things for what do you call it? Days of the year, like Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, all that sort of thing there. So well worth exploring this if you're looking for some graphics, and it's a lot cheaper than going to a freelance graphic designer overseas to get them to mock something up, because guess what, they're just going to come to a site like this, they're going to download it and they're going to charge you $20 for it or $30 for it. So best you come to the source itself. So that there is pngitem.com. Now these links, we will drop these into chat so that you've got them for the end of the evening. Now if you're not sure where chat is, if you have a look at the bottom of your Zoom screen, you'll see a toolbar, and on that toolbar is an icon that looks like a speech bubble. If you click on that, that'll open up chat, and you'll see some people there already saying hello, 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 like Old One there, and Jeff and Soren who've come through, and Jane saying hello to people, but also the links are going to go in there as well. So you don't need to worry about writing it down incorrectly. And then at the end of the evening, you can save this chat. So you'll notice there are 3 little dots on the bottom right-hand side of the chat. Click on that, and then you can save it to your computer, and then you can go and just click on those links and navigate through to them at your leisure. All right, next one is still on the topic of images. So this one's pretty cool, actually. It's called Designstripe.com, and they've got a whole lot of these, you know, sketch style, cartoon style images. But more than that, you can customize these. So let's just have a look at these. And you don't need to be a graphic designer. So here we go, busy project manager at work. So we're just going to click on that and have a look at it. You'll notice that they've got a customize button on the top right. If we click on that, oh, what's it going to do? Oh, it wants me to subscribe to this. All right, I don't want to do that. All right. That was free when I last looked at it. Oh, this one must be a premium image. If we can find one that's not premium. Here we go. Here's a free one. Okay. That's better. All right. Here's a free one. We'll click the Customize button. And that will bring up the image itself and give you opportunities to edit it. So again, if you're building landing pages or you've got a social media post that you want something unique to go up, or you've got a product or a program or something to promote, this is a great place to get some images that you can use. That again. There we go. I'm just wondering whether the internet's a bit waterlogged after all of that rain that we've had, so running a wee bit slow. All right, so just going to load up again. And they've got a range of editing tools. The images themselves are made up of what they call a number of layers, which means you can add and remove layers to get the look that you want. All right, come on, it's loading. Yes, I think the water must have gotten to the internet pipes tonight. All right, here we go. So, so you can see on the right-hand side there, I think. So there's one option there that says color. So you can actually change the overall color scheme of the image. So you'll notice that the greens there have changed to purple. So you can actually select the colors to change it. So you can look for individual colors and sort of change those, and it will change the individual colors in the image. Or you can click on Suggest a New Palette, and that'll give you an opportunity to actually change all of the colours and the selections there. So, and you can sort of save a palette for yourself. So if you've got one that works with your branding, you can then go and save it. But here's where it gets really cool. So you can get colours that work in with your website. So you can also remove a whole lot of items with the that toggle that you drag across to the left and the right, or you can add them back in. So depending on how much detail you want in the images, that might look a bit busy. You might want something a little less busy. Then you can toggle the scene. And then the look and the feel as well too. That one's a fairly full image. If you only want a line drawing, you can slide it across to the left. So great for those that want to create colouring in competitions for kids, or for mindfulness for us adults as well too. You can drag it across for a fuller level of detail and outlines. And again, the middle one is the original. So it gives you a number of options, and then you can click download. Once you do that, if you haven't got an account, it'll ask you to sign up for an account. It's a free account. Heap of free images on here, and there are some premium ones, and I think it's about $20 a month to sign up for it. So if you want something unique, great site to come to called Designstripe.com. All right, next one is Gitbook. So Gitbook.com. What is Gitbook? Well, anyone have systems and procedures in their business that are written down? Anyone have written down systems and procedures? Oh, let's put it this way here. Who knows they should have written down systems and procedures? That would be the other hand. Or if you've got a team or virtual assistants, or you need to give instructions for people, you can even use it for clients as well too. What Gitbook is it's a what do you call it? It's a documentation portal. So you can keep systems and procedures in there, and you can keep your processes in there for people to follow. Now, I did set up an account here. If I can log us in, if the internet's going to allow us to run fast enough. All right, it really is struggling along tonight. Okay, there we go. That's what it looks like on the inside. So it's a bit like a wiki. Wikipedia is a wiki. So a wiki is a knowledge base, or a place where you can store information and you can organise it. You can put links in there, you can put images in there, you can put videos in there. But it's really sort of a place to store your information. So let's have a look at an example. So this is what they call an internal wiki. And then down the left-hand side, you can insert pages, images, all that type of thing. All right, it's not allowing me to click today. Internet is running very slow, so I think we won't take you through it. But it is free. And the other thing too is it keeps a history of all of your changes. So if someone comes, so you might have someone that's got rights to update the documents as systems change or software changes or processes need updating. But if someone comes and mucks it up, no problem at all. You can go back. You can see along the top there is a menu. And that allows you to do things like to roll back to a previous version, have a look at the history of what you've done, and you've always got from day dot a complete history of all of the changes as well too. So so a good place to keep your systems and procedures, and possibly you could use it for if you're providing instructions for clients or for onboarding, those sort of things as well too. So that one is called app.gitbook.com. All right. So our next one is this one here. This is Offio.com. So if you've got an e-commerce site, it's great for an e-commerce site because what it allows you to do is to create some video images of your products. So you can see on the screen there's a shoe, and in behind it they have a moving background. So if you're using, say, the new Facebook Reels, you may have noticed that Facebook is now trying to look like TikTok. So they have these things called video reels, which means that you can upload short videos. A lot of product creators and service or course creators and online businesses are creating images like this and putting it into those reels. So they may not have a video, but this is the next best thing. This is like an image that goes into the video space. But you can use it for your website, you can use it for social media posting, and the way that it works, if I can find it here, there's an example somewhere on the site, but you can explore it. But the way it works is you just grab your raw image, and so your rooms might be these watches, drag it up to your account in here, and then you can select a background, and it would automatically place your image and in the place and a background in behind it. So a great way to create some some stunning video-like images, more particularly that you can use in social media and some of those image-rich platforms like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, those sort of ones there. Probably Pinterest as well too. So that is Offio.com. All right, very last one I've got is, in fact, this is what I'm using right now. This came this week, which is called CenterCam. Now, what CenterCam is it's a camera that sits in the middle of your screen. So you know how sometimes if you are if you're recording, you've got either a camera that you're looking down on into your laptop, or you're sitting at a desktop computer and you're looking up at the camera in the desktop. So people are either looking down at you or they're looking up your nose as it's coming from a desktop. So what CenterCam does, you can see the video there, so playing on the screen. It actually sits, it's a thin metal tube with a camera at the end of it that sits in the middle of your screen. And what it does is it means that when you're talking, it looks like you're talking to people at eye level. So I'm currently eye level at the moment to this camera, and it means that if you're looking at your screen and your camera's above you or below you, what happens is you're not actually looking directly at people through the screen. But if you've got the camera sitting in the middle of the screen and you're doing a presentation, or if you've got a PowerPoint or something like this, then you can be looking at the screen and it looks like you're actually looking at the people through the camera as well too. So it's just a nice touch for having making eye contact and having that eye-to-eye conversation on screen. So it's actually it takes a wee while to get here. I ordered this just before Christmas. It's only just arrived. It's an Indiegogo project. And what does it cost? It's about price-wise, it's pretty good. There you go, $135 USA. That's $180, almost $200 Australian. Probably close on that to for New Zealand as well too. But yeah, if you're running Zooms and webinars and whatever on a regular basis, or doing video workshops and using PowerPoint presentations, great way to really to be able to have eye contact with the audience, rather than sort of having a camera looking down on you or looking up on you. All right, is it 1080? Yes, it is a high definition 1080p camera. The other one I've got is 4K. I'd love this to be 4K, but no, 1080 is certainly good enough for for doing your recording. All right. How was that? Anything there that is useful, or you're going to be spending money on any of those things, or time going down that rabbit hole, sort of thinking, oh, I wonder how this works. What's your favourite? Just drop it into chat. Which is it? The camera. There we go. Yeah, the camera's pretty cool actually. This is the first time I've really taken it out of the box and used it, so I'm really excited. All right, yes. I'm sorry, yes, I do cost you money, don't I? Yeah, too many good things. Yeah, PNG item, that is a really cool site. I'm often there regular. I'd actually forgotten about it. I used to use it quite a lot. Rediscovered it again, and but yeah, it's one that I've used quite regularly over time. Yeah, Offio. Yeah, Offio's really quite good as well too. Maybe with Offio you can do some things like pretend that you've been travelling overseas and put some sort of overseas background in behind you. All right, CenterCam, very cool. Yeah, I knew you'd like CenterCam, Aldrin. All right, excellent. All right, well, there's a roundup of our cool online tools and apps. I did get a roundup from someone who's sometimes here, sent me through a whole list of apps and tools for me to check out. So expect some of those to come along. So if you've got some that you think I should profile on this show, let me know. Drop me a message in Messenger or email, or in Business Owners Smashing It Online Facebook page. Happy to have a look at it. A few of you have, likes of Ron and Jane have done that already, and a few others as well too. So unfortunately I can't be everywhere and check them all out, so I'd love to get your recommendations as well too.